Alright, today we're going to talk about how to DIY publicity and promotion for free. So, if we go back to my website, you can have a look at the press kit. I've got a bunch of quotes, a bunch of festival dates, a bunch of supports, some releases and some tours. How do you get all of that? And why does that work? I think the reason it works to have that displayed on your website is it shows people what you're doing if they don't already know. As an artist, it's your job to tell people how good you are until they've heard you, until you get rotation on like a national radio station. No one else is really going to know you as a household name, so you need to tell them what you've done. I always put a banner on my website at the top somewhere so it's visual straight away, and they go, oh, okay, you've been played on, ABC, and you support these people and whatever. And then the quotes are just from, literally, I wrote a press release. I didn't know how to. I googled how to write a press release. I wrote something about my tour, and I literally emailed it to people. So I then googled music blogs in Australia, and I came across the AU Review, which is this site. So I went, okay, how do I get onto the AU Review? The cool thing about most websites is down the bottom, they have a contact section. So I clicked contact us. If you'd like to contact our Larry Heath, our founder and editor-in-chief directly, you can do so. So I grabbed his email and I literally sent him that press release in an email, and he wrote about it online. Now the funny part about sending out press releases is sometimes they copy and paste and sometimes they don't. So in this case, they told everyone that we would be, be supported by Broker Venus, Little Wise and Deans Marsh. Deans Marsh is actually one of the places we played at, but that's okay. So you get the idea. That's how you get editorial. It's not hard. It's the same for print. Open up your local street press, find the editor's contacts, find the music writer's contacts. Same with if you want to get into Rhythms magazine or into Triple J mag, whatever. Find who the contact person is. If you can't find it, ring them and ask them. And literally send them a press release. Send them a nice email saying, hey, I'm just about to head out on tour. Attached is my press release. Love to know what you think or something. And always give them some links to your press kit so they can have a listen. By sending them to this press kit, they can also have a listen to my music, to see my video clips, see my Twitter page, and get an idea of what I'm doing and who I am. The idea with publicity and promotion is to keep doing this every single you put out. Keep getting back in touch with people. Over time, you create a relationship with anyone in the media, and it becomes a lot easier. With the amount of tours I've done now, it's much easier to get a response from people because they know who I am. Doesn't mean they're always going to print it. Sometimes I'm up against, your John Butlers and Missy Higgins have got a new album out, so of course they're not going to put out a complete unknown on the same day. But, it's all about timing, and you don't know what will happen. So to get quotes, you literally have to ask people. So, for example, Music SA, they offer a review service. So I sent my CD in for review and just picked out a quote from that review. Fringe Benefits is a youth arts thing in Adelaide, so I asked them to come to my show. They reviewed a show. I play at the Gilbert Street Hotel all the time. I asked them, can you, give me a quote for my music? And it took them 6 months, but they did. That's how you get quotes. Ask, community radio is your friend when it comes to quotes. They love music. They love talking about it. Ask them. So, the next thing that you could get done, you don't necessarily have to. I've just come across onepagelink.com. This is really easily set out. All of these fields in the edit section literally say, what is your band name? And you write it in, that's what it appears like. There's no formatting whatsoever. You upload a picture, you upload a quote, you upload a bio, some photos, web links, contacts, SoundCloud channel, YouTube channel, and you're done. The cool thing about this is anybody from the media can then go, okay, I want to download that bio and print it for later. Or I want to download these photos and use them in my publication, and it just gives them that option to not have to keep asking you for stuff. And make it, if you make it easy for them, maybe they'll print it a lot easier for you. So, that's how you do publicity. It's really simple. It is time consuming. That's why publicists get paid so much money. Publicists have existing relationships with media venues so they can get get you a better result. They're totally worth the money if you can afford them. If you can't, do it yourself until you can. And the easiest way to set it up, get an Excel spreadsheet, do a bunch of research one day, write all those emails into that spreadsheet, and then email those guys the next day. And then on the third day, repeat research, fourth day, send out, and vice versa. Keep track of who you've sent it to so you can follow up in 2 weeks. If you haven't heard anything, give them a call. Send them another email. Okay, so you've seen some of the basics. Radio play. There's this great thing in Australia called AMRAP. It's government-funded mail-out service for community radio. Costs a little bit of money, not a lot for what it is. And basically, the first time you send your CD, I suggest to all my acts that they do this because AMRAP does all the work to find out what presenters play your genre. It makes it really easy for next time to figure out who to send it to. We service independently now because we have a team of people to do it for us. But if you're on your own, you know, for $200-300, it's a really good service when you consider you've got to pay postage anyway. They do it for you. And then Air It is their singles option. Air It's free, and you upload your song to the unsigned and independent section. You submit your tracks, and if they like it, they put them up. And I've never had a track that's not been accepted from any of my artists. Doesn't mean it won't happen, but they're also really good. The good thing about Air It is for the next 6 months you'll get reports of who's been downloading your music, what community presenters like it, so you can keep following up with them based on those reports. And then with radio, you also want to get in touch with your Triple J's, ABC radio. Maybe you'll look at commercial, maybe you won't. Maybe look at some online radios again. Google, you know, for my kind of music, Roots and All Triple J. Pop it into Google. You get to the Triple J Roots and All page. How do you get something to Sarah? There is a contact to send your CDs to. The other thing that is your friend is Twitter. If you keep tweeting presenters, Roots and All, you come up with, trying to find these people. If we look up Sarah House perhaps. There we go. So find her, follow her on Twitter, send her a tweet saying, "Hey Sarah, I've got a new tweet, got a new song. Here's a link to our maybe YouTube video." And maybe she'll have a look, and maybe she'll, you know, if you hound her enough, she will look at it. You can also send them emails. ABC is always last name dot first name at abc.net.au. So in terms of regular ABC radio, figure out who your presenters are by listening, and then send them an email. Super duper simple. If you want more tips on how to do all this promotional stuff, www.howtomakemoneyfrommusic.com is our blog. We're always popping stuff up there. If you want to leave us a comment, if you've got a specific question, by all means email us. You can get all the information that you need here. If you want more info further than the blog, you can also download our free ebook on how to release a record DIY for $1,000. It's a hypothetical. I've never actually done it for $1,000, but it can be done. And yeah, all the tips you need are down here, and if they're not, let us know. We'll write something about it for you. And we'll see you next time.